We're going to do everything we can here to expedite the process.
Senator, Finland and Sweden, they will both, I believe, joining NATO, be security providers, not consumers.
And I think it'll receive broad bipartisan support.
Så här har det låtit. Det politiska stödet under senatens utfrågningar har varit tydligt på Capitol Hill. Men långt ifrån alla gör samma bedömning rörande ett svenskt NATO-medlemskap.
I think that it would be bad for Sweden. I think it would be bad for the United States. Seriously, I don't see any reason to think that Russia would want to invade Sweden so that the protection of NATO would actually help them. But I do see that Russia would then turn to Sweden as an enemy that it wouldn't have before.
Wouldn't we be safer as a NATO member?
I don't think so. I believe that you would actually incur more risk, and there would be a greater risk that you would go to war, not a less risk. And the reason for that is that at present, if NATO and Russia ever did get into a conflict, it's between NATO and Russia. Sweden is independent. Sweden is neutral. Finland is neutral. But if they become members of NATO, now then they'll be obligated with Article 5 guarantees to get involved. This is from Desert Storm, actually. This is right after the Battle of 7-3 Easting.
Överste Daniel Davis levde ett helt liv inom den amerikanska militären och var också under 6 år en del av NATOs styrkor i Tyskland. Nu pensionerad men med goda kontakter inom försvarshögkvarteret, och ett medlemskap skulle bara bli dyrare och farligare för både NATO och Sverige, hävdar han.
I think they should stay neutral. Continue to have bilateral relations where they have, but because they're not a threat. Russia has no historic, has no geographic, no military reason to want to threaten Sweden. They don't have any reason to. So there's nothing that would threaten Sweden that NATO would provide protection for. It's an emotional deal because you think maybe they'll come here and I want some protection. But I think that comes with a big price, and it doesn't come with a lot of benefit.
Would Finland and Sweden be a burden to NATO?
It would be, in that there's now 2 additional potential Article 5 opportunities that could draw the entire alliance into a war. So much artillery.
Överste Davis dagar i Virginia handlar nu om att reagera och kommentera inte minst NATO-debatten. Och Finlands långa gräns och Sveriges kustlinje skulle bli kostsam att övervaka för USA och NATO, menar Davis.
What's your prediction? Will Sweden become a NATO member?
Right now, I would say yes. Regardless of whether I say it makes sense or not, I think emotions are going to carry the day, and I think that that's probably what's going to end up happening, and I just pray to God it doesn't cost anybody.